Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm checking out. Am I just paranoid?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
And they'll run with a second-round pick from Akers draft. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now it's Hodges. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
19, Charger, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Hodges looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Now the try here for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And their own 22-yard
line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. You look at this Niner defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Warrior 70.
Back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Looks like a running back going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Rams at 10-1 now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Up the middle they go. Dorsey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Finding Williams on the check down. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in an open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
2nd and 3. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown away. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Niner defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down to about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
60 by 10, hurt, go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down, 49ers.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. They work now on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Hodges. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Hodges now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, here's Hodges. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
To George Kittle.
The gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Hodges. Touchdown!
Hodges pass.
A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners have regained the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Niners 14. Rams 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now we get up the middle to Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready, break. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
That's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, 49.
Yeah, they'll shift things around.
Mustang 19.
Hands it off out of the gun. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
19 Charger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
From the gun, it's Hodges. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it 2nd down.
14-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60.
Looking to throw. Hodges. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Buffalo 18. Check smash, check smash. Hurt, right there, hurt. Hut.
3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the ball. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The Rams
and he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
This time I'm taking what's mine. Like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he's going to step up and run. He finds his man, complete. It's Ballard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Get it.
They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, LA. Kyron Williams, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Come on. Hey, go.
They go play action with Hodges. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
10-11. Shot 50. Nice Cowboy.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay, ready.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Lions. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this and reach to the right side and intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick six from a 49er D as they score the touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning three safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go now.
Now back to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick up on his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. And when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Here we go. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's London. And he's got this down to the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, Not much yardage afterwards.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. This is caught. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the run. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready?
Williams is going backwards here. They come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the Niners' 4-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. They'll try and throw for it. And the Rams are back within a score. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches?
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jordan Watkins, 65 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on in their lead. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther, go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
zone.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass complete down in the cooler. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10 now from the 27. They'll look to throw again. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2nd and 5. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So back-to-back plays, he's getting nothing. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still going. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ready, right?
Back to throw here. Out wide and intercepted. Chet, and he spins past him and into space. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
By the 49ers.
So 1st and 10. If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material. Out of the gun, it's Hodges. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown.
Jordan Watkins with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Niners get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
The kicker on.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score. Niners 52. Rams 23.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They begin the drive with Williams. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's able to plow forward to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. That's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
This offense on 3rd down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll run on 1st down. Dorsey. And a good run here as they'll run the all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. And a trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Cowboy 80.
Play action. It's Hodges. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run.
Brings up 2nd down.
70, 17.
Turn up.
19, Chargers, Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Now Hodges off the play fake. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line.
Red. 3, 18 Cardinal, 8 Buffalo 18. Go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Go check. Go check.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st.
And the 49ers 1st down.
19 tight. 19.
A first carry here for Jordan James. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now. 70.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. From the gun, it's Hodges. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense going to get plenty of praise. But I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here. 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes the Rams punter now. In punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Francisco, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.